first.
1, 2, knock, knock. It's Monday, so you know what that means. It's Mammoth Monday, and we are here for some more WWE 2K23 action, where every week we make sure that stories begin and end. Matt, tell me about how much you love finishing stories.
I love them, Tom. I love a story. I love a good story. I love when a good story ends, which hopefully we'll see some really great stories end tonight, maybe move on to a new chapter. Stuff that you can't really see on other shows on Monday night.
Absolutely. And we are here to give you the action right from the get-go. We're starting off, Matt, if I'm not mistaken, with a tag team match?
We've got some tag team action, Tom. It's the men.
The men.
Pepsi Man and Spider-Man versus your boys, Wario and Waluigi.
Well, we'll see about the status of that boydom. But yes, launching in with some action from our tag team division and giving a shout out to everybody who just hopped into the chat at the start of the show. What's up, Metroid Mike? What's up, Jake? Funny you guys are here because some matches revolve around you tonight. And Thunder Bandit, good to see you as well, my friend. Glad everybody's here. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you're having a good Monday.
Yeah, actually, the tag team is called Your Boys, Tom. So,
just gonna punish me more and more. All right.
No, not you specifically. Like the royal your. Like they're your boys.
Like if you are watching TV currently, they are your boys. Is what
correct.
Saying. All right.
I mean, that does include you still. We'll get you to come around eventually.
No. Well, if you're thirsty, have a tall drink of Pepsi Man. I haven't seen these guys in action in a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. The tag team division was getting thoroughly cleaned up by Alphabet Superstars and, let's be frank, us. Am I right, Matt?
You are correct, Tom. And actually, the last time we saw Spider-Man and Pepsi Man in action, it was against our current Taco Bell Tag Team Champions, the Alphabet Superstars of CJ and RK. It was a really great back-and-forth match, but the champions, proving that they deserved to be champions, even at that point, came out with the win. We'll see if this is a little bit of a motivator for the men tonight.
Hell yes. And Metroid Mike in the chat, you're telling me AEW doesn't, or BEW, the better company, why A when you can go B, doesn't revolve around me and my championship? I'm the best in the league. I'm the head of this round table. Well, Mike, you are on top of the world, on top of the card, but tonight we might determine a number one contender from your very own stable. Matt, tell them about the Game Corp triple threat we got coming up.
So last week, if you were here, if you weren't, shame on you. No, just kidding. Watch the VOD, get caught up on all the action. Last week, we saw Metroid Mike in action with the boss calling Mike out to help him out as he wanted to take care of Game Corp for making him look not so great in front of the crowd fighting Spider-Cat. And the Game Corp boys were not backing down.
Nope.
They managed to pull out that victory, and because of that, we are going to have a triple threat match tonight. The winner of that gets a shot at Metroid Mike and that Bad Elephant Wrestling title. It's going to be great.
Hell yes. Making their way to the ring, star of the Recient. I add unnecessary syllables to words, Matt. It's Wario from WarioWare Move It. We played that game at MagFest. Very fun game, a great party game if you have not tried it for the Switch.
It's a very fun game to play, especially when you're hanging out in a hotel room with a bunch of other nerds.
Exactly. What was your favorite mini game from that?
Oh, man. Well, we were doing story mode for a lot of it, which was really kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. The level with the volcano, I think, was probably my favorite. That or the, what was it, like the like speedboat level?
Interesting.
Those were both a lot of fun.
I really enjoyed the mini game where you're in the doctor's office, and every time you play a mini game, the doctor gives you a different instead of instructions you have to follow while you're playing the mini game. So it's like, do this next challenge while reciting backwards the last 3 meals you ate, or something like that. You know what I mean? It adds a degree of funny wackiness to it that I really appreciated.
Yeah, I feel like I've never seen that in a game before. I thought that was really sort of interesting.
Hell yeah. If you've played WarioWare Move It, definitely let us know. We enjoyed it. Making their way to the ring. The sex pest of the Mushroom Kingdom, it's Waluigi.
Now, I know it's not really your type of game, I would say, Tom, but I saw people talking about Helldivers 2 when Josh was on earlier playing Persona 3, the remaster.
You're very excited for that, right?
Yeah, well, I played the first one, and it was fun, but this one, it is moved from an isometric, sort of like Diablo top-down, into a first-person shooter. So I'm interested to see how that works as we get locked up here. But yeah, it should be really interesting. Check out the trailer if you haven't. If nothing else, it's just hilarious to watch. It's got a very like Starship Troopers kind of vibe to it.
Okay, so you're a fan of this franchise from the past. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Hopefully this second one is a good one as Pepsi Man going right at Wario.
Major props to Josh for the great Persona 3 stream we got earlier. The first installment of his week-long playthrough of Persona 3 Reload on the Xbox Series through Game Pass. I'm enjoying it so far. I've never played Persona 3 before, so seeing it, produced in this way with more Persona 4/5 style graphics and menus, I really enjoyed it. So looking forward to more of that. And you should give us a follow if that sounds up your alley.
Yeah, it looked really good. Josh agreeing with you as he is in the chat. Also,
we have a
promo, Tom. If you want to read that there.
Absolutely. Let me read the transcript from Metroid Mike. Listen up, world. Metroid Mike, your reigning champ, is here to lay down the law. The GameCorp boys think they can step into my ring and snatch this championship away? Well, they got another thing coming. I faced the best, conquered the toughest, and tonight I'll show everyone why I'm the undisputed champion. GameCorp boys, get ready to eat a one-way ticket to One Ear City because Metroid Mike is retaining this title and there's nothing you can do about it. Strong words from the champ. Fine speech, even. Would you say, Matt?
Strong words. Strong on the mic. Strong in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi Man getting back in the ring.
Just in time to save... Oh, well, actually, Waluigi was going for the save on Wario there. But the men getting tied up right now. Spider-Man, he's good with heights, so when he's done gliding across the floor there, I'm sure it'll be great for him to get that ladder in use.
Right. Now, is it the men or the mans? How does this...
Let's just call them the men. I think it's funnier.
That works.
The funnier it is, the better I am with it. So we have...
I'll tell you what's not funny. The beating Spider-Man is getting right now.
Waluigi doesn't seem to know if he wants to participate or not, but Spider-Man, ooh, that looked like a...
I mean, I feel like that's Waluigi's speed, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And this could be the end of the match, too. Waluigi may have gotten out of the ring at the wrong moment as he goes to grab that table.
He really wants that table. He is pulling an R-Truth thinking it's a tables match when it is not. And Pepsi Man making him pay, and oh my! It's like a cartwheel, kip up, boot to the head. I don't know what you call that.
You know what I call it? I call it doing whatever a spider can as he goes up to the top rope, and we have a 630 splash. I think this is
like a senton. Wow! I can't believe he kicked out of that. That was like a 450 720 senton. That's crazy.
It looked incredible, but Wario, I think he had a layer of garlic protecting him from that. Spider-Man just trying his best to keep the evil doppelganger of Mario down. On the outside,
4 out of 5 doctors do recommend a protective layer of garlic.
It's good for your gut and for your wrestling outcomes.
It's not good for your knees, though. That sledgehammer doing some damage.
Spider-Man seeming to break his moral code for a little bit. Meanwhile, on the outside, Waluigi has no answer to Pepsi Man. Is this it, Matt?
I think so. And it is. I mean, after that and then a sledgehammer, I don't know who's getting up from that. Jake taking offense. Mike, that's mean. I'd never promo you in chat.
Well, congratulations to the men, Spider and Pepsi, for picking up an impressive victory. Do you think their goals, their odds have risen in the tag team division this week, Matt?
I mean, a win is a win when you're trying to climb the ladder. So, yeah, I think it's got to help you in some way.
Well, they've got a long way to go before they can get in the ring with the Alphabet Superstars. But, Matt, give me your thoughts on that match as we get ready to set up our next contest.
I think it was pretty good. I mean, it was a little one-sided. The Mario boys just really... Mario Universe boys. Don't want anybody yelling at me here.
Let's call them the Wario Brothers. I think that's fitting enough.
They were just... they didn't look up to snuff tonight. They didn't have a lot of team action going there. They just seemed to be on different pages. Most of the time, one of them was outside the ring getting beat up, while the other one was inside the ring getting beat up. So, yeah, it was going to take a lot for a comeback like that, and it just didn't happen. But speaking of comebacks, we have Dr. Robotnik, your current Sparkling Ice champion, keeping Josh's trend alive in the Sparkling Ice Open Challenge. I'm curious to see who's going to come down for it tonight, Tom.
Well, we know who's going to come down because it was called earlier. Josh Yeager was so offended that Josh Yeager lost the title next week that he's stepping up to avenge Josh Yeager, and we're going to see Josh Yeager versus Robotnik for the Sparkling Ice title.
Came the whole way from the past, Tom.
Do you think that Josh Yeager can succeed where Josh Yeager failed?
I think if anyone is going to be able to pick up where Josh Yeager left off, it is Josh Yeager.
And tough talk in the chat from Josh Yeager. I'm going to destroy Andy Reid. Josh is not rooting for the Chiefs at the upcoming Super Bowl. We can tell you that. An entrance we have not seen in a while. Lies of Josh has usually been handing things in the Sparkling Ice title scene, but every once in a while you need Retro Josh to come out.
I mean, you need the impressive one. Despite the boos, we're happy to see Retro Josh making his way slowly down to the ring. He might be the challenger here, but he is still the champion of the longest ring entrance at Bad Elephant Wrestling.
We're going to have to start putting timers in the bottom corner just to see how long it does take everybody on average.
I'm here for this.
What does it mean for the future of the title if Josh cannot reclaim it tonight?
I try not to think about that, Tom, but I mean, Robotnik has proven that he is a formidable opponent. He is also a mountain of a man.
Now. There's only one man on this roster worthy of that nickname, and we have not seen them in a long time.
That's fair. He is a parade float made out of meat.
There we go.
And, but he is still our Sparkling Ice champion, at least for now. We will see what happens.
I mean, I didn't vote for him.
All right. If you're in the chat, let us know what you think about this match. Who's going to win?
Who do you have your money on?
Do you think Josh Yeager can do what Josh Yeager couldn't do the week prior?
I know what I'm betting on. I'm betting that I'm super excited to see JB in the chat. JB, no doubt, probably feeling a little testy when he realizes Jake is in here, as they'll be in the ring across from each other later tonight. There he is, 1 week into his title reign. Dr. Robotnik with by all accounts, Josh's belt. Look at the confidence in this man.
Certainly is exuding that. Something we haven't seen from Dr. Robotnik in quite some time. Tom, what do you think about JB's chances tonight? I understand that it is 1/3. He has a 33.333 repeating chance.
He's got 33 and 2/3 chance of winning.
But he is also the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. So even if somehow he does not cash in tonight as the #1 contender, he can still cash in.
You're true. This is true. Here's what I think is very interesting, is that JB can win tonight and then have a backup match. So say JB faces Metroid Mike one-on-one and he loses, he can walk up to the ref, cash in Money in the Bank, and get a rematch on the spot. So JB tonight is technically playing for 2 shots at the lottery. You know, Cowboy and Jake are the ones that have a lot to lose here. So the triple threat, you know, much more important to them, you can imagine, as Josh gets introduced, raising that power glove into the air.
That is what we call playing with house money, Tom.
There we go. And Metroid Mike throwing shade at his fellow GameCore compatriots in the chat. Try it.
I mean, this is what we haven't seen since Metroid Mike came on the scene and had not officially joined GameCorp.
Yeah, yeah. The emotions are high. And Cowboy's here now. We have all three.
I don't know what to say. This is a momentous occasion.
We got all 3 of them in one chat. Cowboy, JB, and Jake. And just wait until they're actually fighting each other. Josh, looking at the title, he hopes to regain. And here we go. Oh, gonna Forza in the chat. F-O-R. Oh! Tradition holds true. It will never
Love
be
it.
complete. It will never be
Love it.
Oh. Immediate takedown.
Oh, Josh is not loving that. Thrown to the mat and then kicked in the head.
Ooh, a nice reversal, though.
Yeah, a little dragon screw working the legs of Robotnik. It's a very smart move. It's a very large wrestler you're up against.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Take their legs out from him, slow him down. That's very smart. Ooh, big knee to the side of the head there.
Dr. Robotnik, a super heavyweight in the likes of Yokozuna, Andre the Giant. You know, if you incapacitate their legs, they're going to have a hard time putting up an offense.
Ooh. But he is returning the favor to Josh right now, just slamming that knee off the mat and now torquing the other one. And Josh, catching a knee to the face of his own. And right now it's just elf boots stomping a mud hole at the moment. Some brutal elbow drops, and I don't know, the challenger here looking real worse for wear.
Goodness gracious. Josh hasn't been off the mat in quite a bit. Grappling up Robotnik now. Looks like we're getting into a suplex of some kind. Holding him up pretty long. And...
wow. Now he's just showing off with some squats.
Wow, maybe upon winning a belt, he actually decided to go to the gym. Dr. Robotnik no longer turning animals into robots. He's turning Josh into a battered, bruised mess.
And now it's Robotnik working all the limbs over here.
Mm-hmm. But now
and the disrespect.
Turning humans into corpses, and Josh finally had enough. Kicking the diabolical doctor in the face as they both head to the outside. Picking up his opponent, and denied. Not good there. Oh, wow. Nice volley of reversals, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Josh, you gotta want it, and Retro Josh definitely does.
Okay. Ref is up to 3. Remember, a title cannot change hands on a countout, so if anyone gets counted out, Robotnik will keep the belt. Oh, here we go. Seen a significant offense from Josh, but he can't do too much damage on the outside, or else he'll screw himself over. Oof. Wow. This is a potential recipe for disaster.
Yeah, this is not good at all. We are at 8.
Wow. Robotnik not even...
he's breaking the count, though. The disrespect again. He had the match absolutely won. And he is just going back out there for more punishment. And just chucking Josh down the ramp. This is brutal.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Last week we at least just assumed he had the advantage of Extreme Rules. These stats are rigged. Josh, you're actually rated higher than him. So, no, it's... this is really unique because Robotnik doesn't even have weapons as an advantage this time. But he's not leaving Josh stunned, as you can see. I think they're both going to make it this time. Kicked him in the Chaos Emeralds. Jake calling out in the chat. The competitors can't decide if they want in or out. Oh, all right. They both want to be in. Okay. Now Josh grabbing Robotnik on the way back in. Now what's he going to do? He can't take too much time here.
No, he's warming up the band here.
Oh, and a nice clothesline in the turnbuckle. And going
he's going right into a pin.
Oh, man.
The ref's so confused.
2. Wow.
And that could have been 3 or nearly close to it if the referee would have been on that there. But he seemed stunned that Josh would even think to go for a pin after all that beating he took outside.
We might have seen a momentum shift here tonight. Josh, he's now got Robotnik in a pretty dirty spot. And, here we go.
Trying to get something going.
Oh! Right in the breadbasket. And here he goes again. Winding that
warming up the power glove.
It's so bad. And this could be it. Here Josh getting himself riled up.
He's getting pumped up off the ropes. Look out.
Big splash. Not going for the pin. Here we go. He poked him in the eye. Who do we be seeing the beginning of the end right here? Making him run for it.
Oh, he missed with the big boot, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He missed with the big boot. And this could be problems now.
A miscalculation and Robotnik.
Oh, no.
Are we
this
about
is not
to see
good.
Is this going to be a Vader bomb? Oh. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Josh kicked out. Robotnik beside himself as Josh kicks out.
Is he going for it again?
Another, look like the world's strongest slam there.
A little bit. 1, 2, and another
Josh
kick
kicked out again.
Oh, wow. Josh showing a degree of fight that we love to see here in Bad Elephant Wrestling.
And Robotnik is furious.
And here we go.
And look out!
It's time for a Jaeger bomb.
He's got him up.
And he's got him down. Here we go.
Can he cover him, though?
For the title. Oh, Josh is in really bad shape as he crawls over. He's got to get this pin in.
Can he get there? The referee in
1,
position.
2. Oh.
Just a 2 count.
He had that 1, but he was too.
Possum pin.
Oh, no. 1, 2. And he kicks out.
I thought that was going to be it. 2.5 again. Oh, look out. Could we get 2 in a row?
Another Jaeger bomb. Josh has to go for the pin. Oh.
Get up.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He is so drained.
Get up.
All right, here we go. 1, 2. Wow.
Oh.
How long did the ref take to pin?
He jumped the whole way to the other side. I can't believe it.
And what's going on here?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And another reversal. Eye rake.
Eye rake. All right, into the corner.
Into the corner.
And here we go. Another power glove clothesline. Wha-bam. But he's got to do it. He's got to put him away. Josh taking way too long on all of these pins.
What is he doing?
I think he's going for that splash.
He hit it. Will he cover him?
That vanilla Coke splash. And now outside, Eggman rolling to the outside, depriving Josh of a pinning opportunity.
Smart on the side of the champion there, getting the heck out of the ring.
Josh making some big decisions right now. Does he follow him or does he wait? You could argue he has an advantage. Maybe they're just so exhausted, I don't think this is smart.
Oh, big punch. I would not have gone outside.
Yeah, I would have made him come back in.
But to be fair, it looked like Dr. Robotnik was fine just to stand out there. And if he does and loses by countout, he retains the title. So I think really Josh had to go out there.
And there you go. He brings him back in. So,
dragging him back in.
Been an excellent
flexing
match.
Over the champion.
Giving us a gun show for free. What a nice guy. And now Josh picking up the challenger. If you're just getting here,
busting him open.
My God, if you're just getting here, tuning into the action, Josh trying to reclaim the Sparkling Ice Championship from Dr. Robotnik. And he may do so shortly. Robotnik not looking good.
No, working the legs again. It's a smart move, picking him up. What are we getting?
I think we're
Could
about to
this
see,
be a third one?
Here comes the Jaeger bomb.
He's got him up again. Oh, struggling that time, but I understand. It's a third one. Josh, get up.
Josh, he needs the ropes now. How?
Using the ropes. Get there, referee. Come on.
2.
He did not 2.5 again. I can't believe this. That's been 3 Jaeger bombs. 3.
Now Robotnik taking the pole position. Josh in the corner. What are we going to get here? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Setting him up for another Vader bomb. And I don't know if Josh can take any more of these. Oh, he got the knees up!
He got the knees up! Holy shit!
Josh got the knees up! Giant punch! Come on now! Is this it? Just hammering on the back. I can't believe it.
Can he keep the doctor down? What do we got here?
What is this?
Oh, look, he was going for the bit. Oh, he was trying to squeeze him like he squeezed the life out of the Rock. And Robotnik,
oh, big punch.
Oh, no.
And back in the corner we go, and this could be bad.
I think we're about to see. Oh, okay.
Big slam. Uh-oh.
What was he thinking?
He's going for the pin.
Okay. 1.
Oh, no.
2.
Oh, Josh kicks out.
Still got that fight in him.
This is incredible.
Did you see
I don't believe this.
The frustration on Robotnik's face.
I mean, both men giving it their all. I mean, they could both barely stand up. Oh, no. Oh.
Flattened
that might be it.
Flattened
that
out.
might be it. Josh is not moving.
Oh, no. 1, 2.
He kicked out. Holy cow.
Does this man have anti-gravity shoulders? Because he will not stay down. And a desperate headbutt from Robotnik.
Retro Josh refusing to give up, still getting back to his feet. Robotnik helping him part of the way.
Both men
We're
are
at a
exhausted.
4.5-star match already as the champion flexing over Retro Josh. Oh, what's coming here?
Another showcase suplex here.
I can't believe he still has the strength to do this now.
I know, and squatting while he does it too. And a hard collapse to the mat. But Josh not
using the ropes to get back up. Uh-oh, look out here.
Oh,
now being choked.
Little dirty, but I wouldn't expect anything less from Sonic's arch nemesis.
Right? Oh, short arm lariat there. And now the champion
is going up.
Going back up. Oh, nope.
Oh,
I thought he was going up again.
I think he's wasted some pinning opportunity here. Instead, he chooses to pick Josh up. I'm just never sure where they're going. Maybe I think we're about to see another Vader bomb.
He's scooping him up.
Or should I call it the Doctor bomb? All right. Josh needs to get out of this or he's done for.
Oh, he cannot. And I think that's it.
1, 2.
I don't believe it.
Well. At this point, I would just give him the title for Spirit. Holy shit. And we are at a 5-star match. This is just
Robotnik climbing out of the ring. I'm not even sure why.
I mean, what else can he do? I think he'd be frustrated at this point. Josh choking the life out of him.
I think he was trying to leave. He was just going to take the count out. Look at this! Picked him up! World's strongest slam! Cover him!
You've got it, Josh. You've got it. Pin him. Pin him. He
was on the ropes. He had to move him. I think this is too much. He's going to go for it anyway, though.
1, 2.
Oh, moving him away from the ropes bought Robotnik enough time to kick out. I can't believe it.
Just like a Forza chant, Josh keeps getting interrupted.
Oh, speaking of Forza, that's 4 Jaeger bombs.
Here we go. Josh,
Josh again struggling to get to his feet. He's got to get a cover in. Referee.
2.
He kicked out again. I'm with Josh right now. And then snapping back to his feet. Are you kidding me?
My God. Here we go. Don't tell me this is it. 1, 2.
Oh, Josh kicks out. I don't believe this. Holy cow. Oh, but right into that lariat, and now this is problems. Josh should get out of the ring, but I don't think he knows where he is right now.
Josh has the kind of energy you can only get from drinking sparkling ice. So, I mean, I don't know how he could lose at this point, but he's given so much. Oh,
everything he has done, the doctor has answered, unfortunately. And oh, look at this.
Wow, up and down.
Just a thunderous slam. Josh starting to get up, and now he's down. Jake, I agree with you. This is insane.
Josh has endured a prescription of pain, but Dr. Robotnik, much like his namesake, is a machine tonight, Matt.
And now he is just showing off for the crowd, something I don't think is a very smart move, but here we are.
Showing off his ability to get in and out of the ring. And now we have Josh on the outside. My God. See, why watch Monday Night Raw when you can have wrestling as good as this at Mammoth Monday, right, Matt?
Absolutely. We finish our stories here.
Absolutely, and Josh wants to finish this match, get his title back. Whatever you have to say, this is a way better performance than their first bout together.
Oh, this is incredible. And now just flexing on the outside as the referee counts.
Oh my God, Josh struggling to get to his feet, and he takes a headbutt.
I mean, he's just basically out on his feet right now, if you're asking me.
He doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. Another headbutt.
Maybe someone should get him a dictionary. If I'm this referee, I feel like you've got to call this match at some point.
I mean, Josh is still moving, so therefore...
Oh, look out.
He's still conscious. But Robotnik, he's not recovering from these moves any better than Josh is. All right, here we go.
Yeah, but he has not taken that many of them.
2, 3.
And that's it.
God. My God. Just all praise in the world. Josh, you killed it. I think that was one of the best performances I've seen in Bad Elephant Wrestling. Maybe a new contender for one of the best matches we've ever called. How about you, Matt?
That was, I mean, that's a 5-star match, and I couldn't agree with that more. Like, absolutely insane.
That's Josh carrying a match. Matt, I have a very unusual circumstance. Please, can you just give us your thoughts? Well, I'll be right back.
Well, I think we heard a ton of my thoughts on this match. How about people in chat? I'd love to hear what you thought of this match. Symphony of Destruction. I mean, I don't know if anybody was keeping track of how many finishers we saw there, but there were probably at least 7, if not more. That was absolutely insane. So crazy of a match. It absolutely tired out my commentary partner, who has had to leave the room, which is wild.
Not tired at all, just dealing with some poor scheduling, let's call it that way. Thom definitely pooped his pants from the excitement. I mean, how could you blame me if I did? Was on the edge of my seat. Well, Robotnik looks like he's not giving up that title anytime soon. So hey, maybe this isn't really a loss for Josh. Maybe he should set his sights somewhere higher because he's definitely got the medal, right, Matt?
Absolutely. I mean, if you can go that long in a match against a behemoth like that, who knows where you can go?
Maybe to the top. But
hey,
we'll have to see. Matt, speaking of people who want to get to the top, you want to tell us a little bit about our next matchup? I believe it's a #1 contenders match. Am I wrong?
You are not, Tom. It's our first of our double header of #1 contenders matches tonight. We've got Daisy, fresh off of a win from last week. If I'm not, or I'm sorry, that was the week before. Man, sticking in my brain. Let me tell you. No, it was last week. See, I was right. I almost thought I was going crazy there. Taking on Melania, two wrestlers from beyond the video portal, and both of them really doing a great job so far since joining Bad Elephant Wrestling. And one of them is going to be taking on EC Mary at our upcoming breakup PTE, Tom.
That's right. Next week we'll be running not a romantic wrestling show, but a show where you're going to see some bones broken, some bonds broken, and I think as Matt said, you're going to feel it at Bad Elephant Wrestling Breakup 2024. It's going to be a great event. Melania
so who do you think here, Tom? We've got two great video game wrestlers in the ring. Who's coming away with that number one contender spot, that coveted spot?
I'm really curious myself. Princess Daisy has been kicking all kinds of ass, but Melania is a borderline unstoppable character in their own universe. But they have an impressive record here at Bad Elephant Wrestling. They are not slacking. So we really are seeing two of the very best coming down to the ring. Melania is so tall she can't even fit in the camera.
And I think that's Cowboy in the chat. If I'm not wrong, Daisy looks like my high school babysitter. I have follow-up questions, but I'm not sure I want the answers on stream. So,
well, we just learned a little bit about Cowboy every time we're on stream together, as far as I could hear. Who do you got your money on, Matt? And in the chat, who do you think is going to become the new women's number one contender? Josh, JB, Jake, Cowboy, Metroid Mike, and anyone else hanging out. Would love to hear who you think is going to go the distance.
Battle of the Flowers, you are correct. I think this one is going to be tough. We got Battle of the Flowers. We have Redhead versus Redhead. We have, video game. Well, I won't say what one sadly probably needs to be saved in certain video games, which is certainly not the case here.
Mm-hmm.
But both of them have done a really great job. I mean, Daisy looked very impressive both in the Elimination Chamber and her match last week.
Oh, for sure.
But again, you're talking about a Souls character. You're talking about a height advantage. I think it is going to be, no pun intended, an uphill climb for Princess Daisy if she's walking out of here with that contender spot.
Which is really ironic because Melania isn't even up a hill. She's under a tree.
Well, there you go.
Now doing some damage to Daisy's arm, grappling up. And let me just tell you, Josh and Robotnik may have set a match quality metric that'll be hard to top tonight. But what if we get a card that's just nothing but that quality? How excited would you be?
I would be super excited. I mean, you're basically talking about, I'm pretty sure, how I set up my WrestleMania for the end of Season 3 that we just wrapped up in MyGM Mode, Tom. I think those were all 5.0 bangers that I had. You got to raise the bar, and Retro Josh and Robotnik definitely had. They are clearly the match of the night so far. We'll see if this match or any of the other ones we have on the card tonight can dethrone that. They certainly have the chance to.
Easily the first great match of 2024, the current match of the year. Very excited to see more, but I'm also very excited to see if Daisy can recover from this beating that Melania is laying into her. Did I miss the Cowboy match? No, you did not miss it yet, Toxic Pandolf. It's coming up. But thanks for being here. Right now, you are in the middle of our number one contender match for the Women's Championship. We have Melania from Elden Ring against Princess Daisy from the Sarasa Kingdom. How was your weekend? How was your Monday, Toxic Pandolf? Harsh kicks and self-rock bottom.
Ooh, is that a flatliner?
I can't look at it as anything but a self-rock bottom, Matt. I actually don't know how that move is. There was a guy in WCW who used it, and it was called a flatliner. I'm trying to think of what he used. And a kick out. I'm trying to think of what his name was.
and it was long before The Rock showed up.
Gotcha.
Though, I mean, if you ask The Rock, he would probably disagree with that while trying to challenge that guy to a WrestleMania match.
Isn't the Rock Bottom technically called a Uranagi? Isn't that like the base move? Correct me if I'm wrong.
That I do not know. I do not know what the base move is, but I would believe you that is correct if that is what you have heard.
Big jumping knee from Daisy. And listen, if you can hit a knee to Melania's face, it says a lot about your ability to jump, given the height advantage she has here. Toxic Pandoff saying their weekend was exhausting. Very sorry. It's always a bummer when your weekend can't get you the rest you need, but appreciate you hanging out with us. We hope we can give you a nice little start to your week. Rolling to the outside. And those kicks continue from Daisy.
Just pounding Melania now. Gonna send her back under the tree.
Matt, how do you think the current champion EC Mary would fare against either of these opponents?
I'm trying to think of exactly what Melania's specialty is, other than just being huge and formidable.
Sometimes that's all you need to be.
Oh yeah, no, it gets the job done, which I think is probably a little more of a hindrance to EC Mary. Princess Daisy and EC Mary, I feel, would almost be like a mirror match. Both of them have very strong striking styles and really know how to lay it into their opponent. I'd be curious to see how that one goes just from that aspect. I think that one probably makes it more of an even match between the competitors. If Melania is in there, again, I feel like you've got to overcome this height advantage.
True.
And Daisy, that may happen.
Doesn't seem to have any problem with the height advantage. It looks like she's stalking Melania. Maybe she's ready to end this.
Oh, super kick.
Into, what do we got here? Boom!
Straight jacket suplex, but Melania's so big, her legs got to the ropes.
That would have been it. That would have been it, Matt.
And Princess Daisy doing a little showboating.
Matt, you're still on Parsec, obviously, right?
Yes.
Look at this notification. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Uh-oh! We'll talk about this later. Daisy, not ready for the teleportation of Melania. And here we go.
It's your favorite move, Tom.
Well, when it comes from Melania, I think it's even a degree better. We're witnessing a murder, says Toxic Pandoff.
Oh, it was all going Princess's Daisy. She hit the referee!
Oh, no! Now there's no one to keep an eye on the action.
The referee is down. The referee got in the way and a giant spear from Daisy, but the referee is down.
Oh, my God. Daisy looks like she's ready. Oh, wow. Is this an Anaconda Vice-like maneuver? But it doesn't matter. There's no ref. There's no ref. If Melania were to tap right now, it looks like Melania's not even gonna tap. She got out of it.
No, but the ref is completely out right now. Now finally stirring. Big kick.
And now on the outside. Oh, Matt, that could have been it. That could have been it.
That is twice that Melania has been saved. Once by the ropes, the other by the fact that she actually absolutely knocked out the referee. Yeah, that was it. And now I have there we go. That was like Princess Daisy was
snap suplex,
eyeing up her opponent there, setting that shot.
You gotta hope that wasn't Daisy's only opportune moment for victory.
I certainly hope not.
All right.
More kicks. All the kicks you can get. Wow. Uh-oh, look out here.
Looked like Daisy was feeding off the energy of the crowd. That allowed Melania to kip up. Getting back in the ring.
Well, now you can kick up.
A non-stop melee that Melania's finally getting ahead.
Oh,
oh my God. That
absolutely planting her.
2.
The referee finally back to his senses.
Now Melania stalking Daisy. Nope.
Oh, she got out of the way. Slipped out of her grasp. Oh, wow.
That
Showing off some strength, but a reversal. Head scissors takeover.
They're both on the verge of being incapacitated. You got to wonder how much further they can take it. Daisy off the ropes. Melania going under, going over. What do we got? Nothing. Oh, that was the lance.
And Daisy running straight through her there, but she's gonna catch another one.
Elden Ring BS, as Cowboy called it.
That's it.
1, 2. That's
kicked out.
You are wrong, Matt. We are still going.
That is incredible. I thought that was it. She got planted directly on the top of her head.
Daisy with a forehead made of concrete.
And now it's Melania who is absolutely feeling this.
We're talking about cutters. That was a good one. Melania just showing off now. Playing with her food. She could have had this match done.
Ooh. Paying Daisy back for all of those punches and kicks from earlier in the match. And oh no.
I think this is a little reckless on Melania's part. I think Daisy has been primed for a pin for quite a bit, and she's just been toying with her.
I mean, Melania hasn't had a lot of matches since coming here. I think she wants to get her time in the ring.
Another takeover. I don't know where else we go from here, but that could be that's
big shooting star. Uh-oh.
No, she doesn't know.
She is feeling it now.
What does Melania want? How has this not been good enough?
She wants Daisy back on her feet, and she's going to get it. Look out here.
Here we go.
There's a third one. And I think that, well, I'm not going to say it because it could be wrong again.
2.
Oh, wow.
Goodness gracious. Holy crap. Toxic Pandoff, I am bricked up. Matt, did you notice how Streamlabs just knows that we're playing wrestling? Oh.
I'm sorry, did we not see that 360 cutter?
3.
That is it. Oh, wow, hold on. I got to clip that. That was insane.
Another titanic match. And once again, a video game icon takes the win. Melania is coming for EC Mary. Matt, how do you feel about this matchup?
Well, like I said, it is one that does not stack up on paper, but I will tell you, EC Mary has never cared about that ever. She will get in the ring with absolutely anyone, and when she does, she normally comes out victorious. So it is going to be interesting to see what happens, but I don't think she is scared or phased at all.
You know, Princess Daisy has been operating at the highest level of performance in the women's division for a long time, from their Elimination Chamber performance to their matches against producer Becca. It's never not been impressive. But I gotta tell you that, like, that match just had me wondering at every step what was going to happen, but I think it's exciting. I don't think EC Mary and Melania have ever faced each other before one-on-one, unless you can correct me, as you are the spreadsheet master.
I do not believe that has happened, Tom.
All right, well,
but let's talk about what's going to happen right now.
Well, we have
been teasing it all night, Tom.
You're not wrong. We have one new number one contender. It's time to name another one. The boys of Game Corp are going head-to-head to find out who gets to face Metroid Mike next week in the main event of BEW Breakup. Matt, who do you think is going to win?
This is the worst question you could ever ask me, because we have seen each one of these wrestlers pull out incredible wins. And I honestly don't know, because JB just tosses wrestlers around the ring. Cowboy seems to have an answer for any wrestler he gets in the ring with. And Jake, once being the apocalyptic assassin, now turned corporate Jake, and he's been looking phenomenal since changing to the button-up. I feel like this is really anybody's match.
It's brains versus brawn versus chaos, and I'm excited to see JB in the chat saying, I never pull out. So here we go. And as we already mentioned earlier, you know, JB, he's fighting to be #1 contender, but he also has the Money in the Bank contract. So if JB loses this match, he could still get a title shot. If JB wins this match, he basically can have 2 title shots. Cowboy and Jake need this victory more than JB does. But this all comes down to what they earned after defeating the Boss last week, Matt. How do you think they're feeling knowing that they've overcome their greatest enemy and now they have to overcome each other?
That is the task. You want to talk about a story. You overcome your biggest nemesis, and then who do you have to fight next? It's your friends that got you here. And that is something that hits you on a physical and psychological level.
And there he is with the Money in the Bank briefcase. The powerhouse of Game Corp. Oh, look at that man. Look at that robe.
Yeah, no Scooter today. He brought the briefcase. But just as energetic, making his way to the ring, soaking in the roar of the crowd. That guy over by the railing is happy to see JB.
And Metroid Mike in the chat saying it doesn't matter who wins, he's going to liquidate their guts.
Oh.
Tough talk from the champ. Very eager to face any of his friends. I'm very interested in this match. This is going to be so exciting. Let us know in the chat who you got your money on. Who is going to take home the honor of being the #1 contender?
And here comes Jake.
Corporate Jake.
Once again, on that golden phone, I can tell you one person he's not calling. It's the Boss.
Absolutely not. JB in the chat saying, we all know who's going to win. It's so obvious. And Jake, hold on, he's putting his call on hold. I wonder who he's talking to. You think he's talking to anybody at Ubisoft?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Trying to get some cheat codes for this match, maybe? Like you said, Tom, it is Brains versus Bronze versus Chaos. It is a BBC triple threat match.
Or maybe Jake's on the phone with Toxic Pandolf trying to get some secrets that you can use to blackmail JB. You never know.
Hey, win's a win.
Here we go. Cowboy, JB, Jake. Game Corp, triple threat, falls count anywhere. You can be pinned inside or outside the ring. Let's go, baby. And Jake, oh, wow, already just kind of just watching, letting JB do some of the work.
It's already starting off exactly as we discussed. JB throwing Cowboy around, and then Jake getting in on the mix.
Oh, and, impressive lariat.
Catching a big lariat there from Cowboy.
Cowboy dropping a knee onto Jake. Now the two boyos locking up, thrown into the corner. Oh, reverse. They probably saw a lot of the corner action we got from Robotnik and Josh. They don't want to be...
We had a lot of corner action from Josh and Robotnik.
Tied up in the turnbuckle, absolutely.
We have very much learned that is a place you do not want to be, and Jake is perfectly fine to stay out of the corner and just lay the lumber to his two Game Corp friends.
Wow, Russian leg sweep from Jake. Very impressive maneuver on JB. What do we got here? Oh, knee to the face.
And going right back to the punches. Oh, busting JB open already.
JB the first one to bleed, and he rolls to the outside as Jake gets dropped on the back of his head.
Oh, Cowboy out front kicking Jake in the face on the way through and catching a lariat of his own.
The referee now following them once again. If you did not hear, this is a falls count anywhere match. You could be pinned in the ring, outside the ring, on the stage. Wherever you can be laid out, you can get pinned. And JB's attempt to use the stairs stopped cold. Oh, and he bopped them. JB bopped them together.
Oh, belly-to-belly suplex there.
Cowboy turned into Jake. And Jake getting out of it.
Good reversal there. Chop block.
Let me see.
Everyone picking their moment right now.
Metroid Mike gonna call it. Cowboy will do a shake, rattle, and roll on Jake. I mean, Cowboy ideally would want to do that to both of them. Metroid
Get
Mike.
bopped, idiots.
Metroid Mike with a question. Do specials matter anymore? Having a signature is good. It's recognizable, but do they really matter? I mean, if it wins you a match, it absolutely matters. Is Jake gonna win the match after that powerbomb? I mean, maybe. He just got back up.
Oh, right onto the steps. Yeah, I think that's the thing anymore. I have to agree, Metroid Mike, especially depending on specific. Oh, look out here. Hold on. Oh, go to sleep.
Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like to your point, Tom, they are good as recognition. Fans can get behind it. They can get hyped when one shows up. But I feel like, and depending on the federation you're in, there are certain ones where you will see multiple finishers, especially I feel like in tag matches.
Mm-hmm.
Or tag matches with single wrestlers, like where it's not an actual tag team, but it's two single guys who have to wrestle together. You'll get multiple single finishers from each one. They often do not get the job done. So yeah, I sort of feel like finishers anymore are still fun. It's still good to see what they, come up with. Some of them are great. Some of them are, I'm not sure what some of them are thinking, honestly, when I see them.
I don't think.
But yeah, I feel like there aren't a lot of protected finishers anymore, like a Razor's Edge or something, where like that was the match when that was hit.
Absolutely, and JB now blocking Cowboy and Jake from doing anything. They're reaching for each other, but JB's prone body is in the way.
Which is hilarious because they could have just pinned JB, which Cowboy may do right now.
I don't know. I think he just likes picking at JB's corpse. I don't think there's anything wrong with finishers. I think there's something wrong with booking. Finishers still matter, but too often matches are booked to have, as you already described it, a bunch of sequences of finishers being fired one after the other and meaning nothing. I would really like us to go back to the era of once a finisher is hit, it's the end of the match. It's literally while it's called a finisher. So
right.
It's not that the moves don't mean anything. It's that the moves are not given the opportunity to mean anything. And there are some finishers out there that fucking rule. And I would never want to see them go away.
Oh, this could be it. The referee is out of position, though. Cowboy beat the referee. Wow, that could have been a 12 count. The referee could not figure out how to get out of the ring. He may actually have to take a shoe off to make a 3 count.
They keep playing with the stairs. The boys need to hurry up, find a different weapon, or get back inside the ring. Jake getting out of that maneuver. Now they're both taking turns beating up Cowboy. What do we got here? Oh! Cowboy
mule kick. The referee didn't see it. JB now thrown into the referee.
Absolutely. And now it happens. Snapdragon over the top. Jake landing flat on his head. JB interrupted from going under the ring. Cowboy bending the arm down and stomping him in the shoulder.
Metroid Mike saying, I've seen some good-looking ones, finishers that is, at indie performances, really original ones. I think we need more out-of-the-box wrestling.
Well, you'll get out-of-the-box wrestling until the big companies overbook the unique moves, and then they mean nothing. So it is not the moves. It is how the moves are booked. And, again, Cowboy now acting as a barrier between the wrestling as Jake kicks JB in the head and throws him in
There are some pretty innovative finishers. There are some that I often wonder just how ridiculous they, like, I saw a compilation of Kevin Owens's old indie finisher.
Sure.
And it was basically a, like...
hell, here we go.
Great...
Electric chair, maybe? No?
Elbow to the back of the head.
And look, pinning him right in front of JB. 1, 2. JB was just gonna let that happen.
But yeah, no, it was like a package pile driver, but then instead of a pile driver, he throws them backwards in like a suplex into a buckle bomb into the corner.
That's sounds horrifically unsafe, and I
have no idea how
he
he never killed anyone.
I actually
like
hate
just
it.
watching it hurt.
I hate hearing it described, and I can guarantee you, yeah, there's no way WWE or any mainstream company with lots of money to lose would ever fucking allow a finisher like that. So of course you're not gonna see that. What did you expect?
Yeah. Oh, look out here, LaBelle lock.
Could JB tap? Jake is trying to break it up, but JB gets out.
Between the referee in the way, the announce table, the chair, and the steel steps, I don't even know if he could break that up.
Well, Cowboy not happy that Jake's getting involved, tying him up on the barricade, and here we go. Oh, wow! Devastating height right onto the mat, and JB picks him up.
Picking him straight up. Oh, flipping him over and onto the step.
Jesus.
Oh, God. Speaking of moves that would never be allowed, and oh, look out here.
I think we're going to see the spin out. Power onto the steel chair at Matt's side, ringside, whatever you want to call it. And now I just ignore it. JB thinks so little of Jake that he ignores him and goes to the pin. Oh, now Jake on the table.
Oh, look out! Awesome
roll up,
pin.
roll up. One. JB
oh,
just
just a one count. The referee again. I don't know what he is looking at. He missed a good count there.
Cowboy calls that the fruit roll-up. Matt, I argue that we should adopt that name ASAP.
I'm okay with this.
A lot of hard-hitting action happening right now. And JB looks like he's going to pull out. Oh, no. Jake getting out of the powerbomb. He saw what it did to Cowboy.
Oh,
bicycle
big boot.
kick. Oh my gosh.
Cowboy throwing
him
away. Will he go for the cover? No, he won't.
Cowboy wasting a prime opportunity. He's more interested in hurting Jake than winning the match.
And he's going to catch a knee to the face for his trouble there.
JB unconscious. Jake, now he's got the steps and he bashes Cowboy in the fucking face. Oh my goodness.
And now shadow boxing over his corpse. As JB has picked up the chair.
Oh, trying to interrupt, but Jake is so concentrated on hitting the move that he didn't feel it. He felt that, though. Well, will we be getting back in the ring? No, we most certainly will not. These three podcasters from Game Corp proving that even when they're wrestling together, just like when they podcast together, they make magic. But this isn't a cooperative effort. Only one of them can win tonight. And I'm just curious who is going to. Oh, nothing. JB
there we go.
So distracted that he misses a chair shot.
I thought Cowboy was actually just dead, and therefore that's why he wasn't reacting at all.
Jake back in the ring. JB combing around the outside here.
Going for the steps.
And he gets him. Now, are two competitors currently bloody? Is it JB and Cowboy?
Yes.
Jake has not bled yet. Referee back in the ring. Clearly he thinks that we're going to see a pinfall soon.
In the ring, he's not smart because I doubt that's going to happen.
All right, it looks like the match is finally getting back into the ring. Cowboy wants JB on the canvas. Here we go. What do we got?
Big suplex. Jake wants the steps, bringing him inside. Sure, nothing could possibly go wrong there.
Off the ropes. Snapdragon suplex. Goodness.
Oh, my.
Now what's Cowboy doing? Maybe he was just trying to protect himself as he goes up to JB. Cowboy into the corner. And JB out of the ring. All right.
Jake into the ring. Okay.
I think he's picking at the scraps. What do we got here?
Oh, look out here.
Wow.
Springboard just loafer to the face.
Oh,
reversal.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Flip.
1, 2, and a
he
kick
kicked out.
That might have been the closest pin we have seen in the match thus far.
Wow. My hubris.
So close. Jake
that was
JB
incredible. Throwing JB out as Cowboy gets back in. And he's going to catch these hands.
Oh, man.
And feet.
He has got Cowboy just stunned on his feet. Here we go. 1, Two.
Oh, and Cowboy kicks out as JB looks to be out of it on the outside of the ring.
These guys are...
He's just wandering around at this point.
We thought they were fucking around earlier, but they are serious people at this point. And JB walking it off, now sitting on Jake's shoulders and beating him down on the ground.
Jake going for an electric chair. Not going to happen.
Oof.
Backdrop. And a big one at that.
Jake, who came the closest to winning this match, now paying the price. Taking a little bit of a painful breather. It's Cowboy.
He is taking a walk around, trying to regain some energy, and I don't blame him. This has been a long, grueling match.
But, you know, you say walk, it's more like a stagger. These two look like they are just barely carrying themselves back into the ring. But Jake, he's got a little bit more swagger than stagger.
Oh! Release German suplex.
And Jake now trying to figure out where to put these stairs. JB put his knee into Cowboy's face. Oh, denied. Here we go. Got like a sidewalk slam coming here. Oh, a
backbreaker.
Oh, putting the pressure on Jake's spine, bending him over like Bane to Batman.
Oh, look out. Jake leaving the ring, but so is JB. Never mind. And Cowboy coming outside to join as he shows off in front of Jake. Oh, trading some shots there.
Clearly they're
thrown back
cups.
inside. Jake happy to shadow box outside the ring there.
Hashtag JB baby.
Oh, look out!
The mandible claw! The mandible claw! This could be it. Oh my God! Here we go. He's pinned him.
Out of nowhere.
Two. Oh, no! Cowboy kicks out.
Managing to power out as JB showing off some power on the outside before climbing into the ring.
Jake may not live in the apocalypse anymore, but he's still got the tricks of a madman as he starts putting a melee down on JB. And those knees, those deadly legs.
Oh, scissor kick. And now look out here.
Oh,
big knee.
Face. What does Jake have to do?
Oh, possum pin.
It's Cowboy time. One.
Roll up.
Oh, and a kick out.
Roll up.
Cowboy
Do
laying
not
into
get
Jake.
it done. JB
Fruit
on the
roll-up.
outside.
Matt, you called it fruit roll up. I think he's gonna punish him with a chair in the corner.
He is. Jake back to his feet for a second.
Where's Cowboy going?
Cowboy?
Cowboy had this. Oh, he's going for another weapon. All right. What does he want?
He didn't want that one.
He doesn't want the kendo stick. Maybe because JB, he noticed some scouting Jake in the corner there. Russian leg sweep.
Big Russian leg sweep. But Jake back to his feet now.
And what we got? Oh my God, is this Stun Dog?
Stun Dog!
This could be it. This could be it. One of them's got a pin Cowboy. Oh, no.
Maybe not. JB with Jake up, walking him.
Oh my God.
Oh no, is he going outside?
God. He killed him.
He is.
He killed him. And he's gonna
go
to
to the outside, but now picking up Cowboy. I don't know why he did that.
And he just threw Cowboy out. And what's happening? JB had this. Jake taking him down. Is there padding in that dress shirt? Oof. Are we about to see the boss's lariat?
Boss's lariat.
Oh my God.
Cowboy now coming in. Big backbreaker. Oh, there's the pin.
One.
Oh, Jake says, powering out.
Jake
wow.
says, fuck your pin. As this becomes
I feel like I expected that from JB, but no.
Matt, this has become our second 5-star match of the night. Can you believe it?
With these three wrestlers, absolutely.
And I think we're going to see big jackknife powerbomb, and this is it.
And that could be it. Full body press here.
1, 2, no.
Oh, he kicked out. He got a shoulder up.
He
got a shoulder up.
Jake says, I don't take your expected victories. Here we
wow.
go in the ring. What are we going to have to do? A night of twos. Oh, look at this.
Flexing now.
Cowboy not able to get up.
I mean, Cowboy is taking a lot of the brunt here. He's taken several finishers. He took a mandible claw. He's about to get a kendo stick.
To the face, and JB.
Oh, and that's going to do it, but the referee outside. High, anytime.
1, 2, 3.
It's still enough, JB, your winner.
He did it. He
playing with house money, and he still comes out on top. Get wrecked, idiots, he says in the chat.
Well, now there you have it. Mr. Money in the Bank is now, by default, the #1 contender. 2 title shots confirmed. Matt, how do you feel?
Wow.
And that pose.
That was something.
That cocky ass pose. Look at him.
That is the champ now saying, now you're in my world, JB. That is true. But as we have talked about earlier, Tom, JB now has not 1, but 2 shots at the champion.
I can only imagine what JB has planned, considering the power he now wields. But can we talk about that matchup? I mean, they all wanted it, and they were all willing to borderline murder each other. When you saw JB powerbomb Jake outside of the ring, I was stunned, and I was even more stunned when that just didn't end the match.
Yeah, you had finishers on the stairs, onto steel chairs, so many weapons in and outside of the ring. It was finally the kendo stick getting the job done.
It was not for the faint of heart, let me tell you.
No.
I gotta give everyone on our roster props tonight, putting in some of the best matches we have ever seen in Bad Elephant Wrestling. I think this is gonna go down as one of the best Mammoth Mondays we've ever seen. How about you, Matt?
This is certainly looking like the best card of 2024 so far, Tom.
So far. Well, coming up, we're having a card with some historical significance. Matt, do you want to talk to them about the Battle Royale in our main event?
That is right, Tom. Our main event for this incredible card is the first ever women's Money in the Bank Battle Royal. 6 women in the ring. Only one of them will leave with that Money in the Bank briefcase.
Absolutely, and just like the men's briefcase, it gives the holder the option to call for a title match anytime, any place, any stipulation. So whoever wins here tonight stands to gain quite a lot. And who better to come out first than the legend of the women's division? We've got producer Becca Yeager.
A multiple-time women's champion.
Oh, can I give a quick good night to Jake? You put in a great match. Thanks for being here as long as you could, buddy. Have a good one.
Good night, Jake.
Matt, please continue telling us about how great producer Becca is.
I mean, well, I don't know if we have that kind of time. We'll be up until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning if that's the case, Tom. But as I said, former multi-time women's champion. And looking to do it again. Looking pumped and ready for action tonight.
Absolutely, but ready to stop her, the newest member of the BEW women's division. It is Apocalypse QT, fresh off of a decisive victory against Zero Suit Samus last week.
That one was pretty impressive. It looked like Samus was going to use their size like Melania did earlier tonight. And Apocalypse QT able to counter that with a little bit of viciousness and actually left the video game wrestler basically unconscious outside of the ring, winning by countout. It was still a very impressive debut for our newest women's wrestler, and she is here to make a name for herself in this battle royal.
Imagine how much of a name you could make if in your second ever match you walked out as women's Money in the Bank champion. Also eager to continue writing their name in history is the iconic Victoria. Already a WWE Hall of Famer, but, you know, there's a new path to be carved here in BEW, Matt, and Victoria could do it with a victory tonight.
Absolutely. You know, what's better than one Hall of Fame entry? 2 Hall of Fame entries. She is certainly trying to stake that claim here as she makes her way to the ring.
Very excited to see what this ring legend can pull out. They've been in several multi-man matches recently, but Victoria has not had a decisive win in a while, so you got to imagine they definitely want this. Coming out, though, friend of the pod, friend of the show, it is Toxic Melody! A former women's champion in their own right, but they have not seen a taste of gold in quite a while, right, Matt?
They are a fantastic wrestler who I feel has come incredibly close in a lot of these multi-entrant matches, but has always been the second to last to survive. So let's see if that streak ends and Toxic Melody can actually be the single surviving wrestler tonight. That's the big question.
Toxic Pandolf saying, my long-lost sister. Toxic Pandolf, if you want to join the BEW women's division, you and Melody could probably form a tag team. Team Toxic, you know? That'd be a pretty good one. Matt, correct me, excuse me if I made a mistake. Toxic Melody has won the women's title at least once, correct?
So I was checking that, Tom. I am not sure.
Oh my goodness.
About that.
I thought that she at least had one win. No disrespect meant, but this gives Melody even more impetus to need to win that belt. Need to win tonight, what I should say. EC Mary has had the belt twice. Becca has had it a record 3 times and is looking for her 5th championship. And here we go. Zero Suit Samus, who lost to Apocalypse QT last week via count out, now looking to make a statement in this Battle Royal match. Matt, who do you think within this match poses the most risk to the future of EC Mary's title?
Oh, that's a good question. I thought you were going to ask me who was going to win this match.
Yeah, no, who does EC Mary not want to win the most? So to say.
I think Samus may be trouble.
Okay.
And I think, you know, when you're going up against a Hall of Famer like Victoria, anything can happen. I mean, you know, she has been a wrestler longer than anyone else here at Bad Elephant Wrestling.
True.
In the women's division. So that you know, expertise has to count for something. So,
wow, an impressive offense off the bat already. Matt, you want to explain Battle Royale rules to our viewers?
Oh, it is it's carnage, it's absolute chaos. And then you get thrown over the top rope.
Yes, if you are thrown over the top rope, you are eliminated. Last woman standing wins. Metroid Mike gonna call their shot. Toxic Melody gets this one. She's the underdog. I don't have any problems with that. I would love to see any of these competitors win, but there can be only one. And don't forget, they are only going to be able to go after EC Mary if Mary survives Millennia next week at Breakup.
And, you know, I have to say that it's got to be a heck of a card and a heck of a match when Toxic Melody is considered the underdog in anything.
True. Apocalypse QT going after Victoria, pounding head to the canvas.
Says press there. Oh, and a big DDT. Toxic Melody thrown back in the corner again, but everybody not paying attention to her right now. And she's going to get out of there. Oh, big cutter from Laura Croft. And oh, look out here.
Code red. No pinfalls, no submissions. You have to go over that top rope. And right now, everyone just looks like they're working on wearing each other down. The QT going after her rival from her debut match, but Samus breaks out. Almost using Melody as a shield of sorts there. Absolutely
using Melody as a shield there. It's a very smart move. It's hard to maneuver in that ring with that many people. You might as well use that to your advantage. Oh, producer Becca going up over the top rope.
High risk.
Managing to come back in.
Oh, Becca. Smart recovery there.
Oh. Samus up, over,
Samus
hanging on.
Is at risk here.
Rolling back in. A nice move to get the legs up.
Smart recovery.
Kicking producer Becca in the face.
Toxic Pandolph rooting for Toxic Melody. A tag team possibly in the making here, Matt. I don't know about you, but Pandolph, a contract is open for you if you would like to join the roster. And look at the enjoyment Toxic Melody has from putting the pain on Victoria.
Laura Croft trying to get Samus up and over, struggling. Oh, getting some help from Apocalypse QT. Will it be enough to get her out?
I don't know. The cameraman's missing it. Clearly nothing was going to happen.
Let's go, Kevin Dunn.
Yeah, he quit WWE to work for BEW. So Victoria stunned.
I think it was a really bad move on our part, but that was made by somebody else.
I mean, it was a great deal, though. He was willing to work for anybody.
That's true. Free is free. Oh, Laura Croft now with a stomping surfboard. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Samus. Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
And it's Samus and Laura Croft, the only women standing at the moment.
Hey, BEW is an inclusive organization. We just want the best athletes, period. As we can see in the ring, these are some of the best athletes on the internet. As Victoria...
Oh, another cutter.
She's out of nowhere. Yes, Metroid Mike, there should be more trans wrestlers. Nyla Rose can't lead the way all by themselves. I actually miss Nyla Rose. I haven't seen them on AEW TV in quite a while.
Ooh.
Apocalypse QT bringing Victoria down to the canvas.
That was actually producer Becca. Victoria was carrying Apocalyptic QT towards either the corner or the ropes, and producer Becca just stood in her way and refused to move and allowed Apocalypse QT to reverse everything into that nice DDT. I do agree with you and Metroid Mike. I was just trying to call some of the action there, but I absolutely agree.
This is your bi-weekly reminder for Metroid Mike to watch Lucha Underground. And nice Hurricane Rana, Poison Rana. Matt, what would you call that one? Cheers, Mike. Cheers.
Uh-oh. Toxic Melody.
Oh.
This is not good.
Is the numbers game working against her? Oh, but Melody.
She's on the barricade, but it's a 2-on-1. She's fighting it.
She's making it, and Melody gets back in.
Laura Croft up top. Oh, blocked by Apocalypse QT into a lariat. Wow.
They all want to write their names into the record books. They all want to become women's Money in the Bank. And here we go. Oh. Sit out facebuster from Laura Croft to Toxic Melody. Producer Becca back on her feet.
This is absolute chaos in the ring.
Hell
Laura Croft and Victoria trying to get at one another. Can't get there as Samus's giant form is in the way.
Nice jumping Hurricane Rana from Apocalypse QT. And the rivals, the classic combatants, Melody, Becca, and now Melody pulling Becca's hair. That's brutal.
I think everybody's still in there as Kevin Dunn misses all the action for a hair pull.
Absolutely. Wouldn't be Kevin Dunn without distracting.
Oh, look out here. Victoria goes up and over. Toxic Melody has eliminated her, but Laura Croft now taking advantage.
Melody's still in. Melody's still alive. But only if she can get around this offense from Laura Croft, and she does with a punch to the knee.
Wow.
And here we go. Self-rock bottom to Laura Croft. Victoria going to the back, looks very upset. Melody going back, laying into producer Becca. And Apocalypse QT just chilling under the bottom rope, making sure to secure herself.
It's smart. Oh, we've seen that move before.
Apocalypse QT.
And Apocalypse QT up to her feet with Samus in the ropes. Big lariat!
Wow.
And that's how it's done.
The second week in a row that Apocalypse QT has put Zero Suit Samus away. That's a rivalry. How about that, Matt?
Yeah, I was not expecting that one, but it is certainly growing.
Producer Becca on the receipt of two different combatants, but Laura Croft, maybe at the worst moment, turning her attention to Apocalypse QT. Oh, up and down.
I don't know about that one.
Cutter, a very nice cutter. Melody
twist of fate there.
Kind of wearing that move out. constantly stepping on people's hair. Got to try something else. Kick to the midsection. Gets out. What if Laura Croft wins this match, Matt?
Hey, you know, you got success in the video game realm. Why not try to get some different gold here?
I mean, on the precipice of the Tomb Raider Remastered Collection coming out, what if Laura Croft becomes women's champion after cashing in Money in the Bank?
Stranger things have happened, Tom.
Absolutely. Running drop kick from Becca to Melody, but Melody punching her way out of multiple offensive maneuvers and now staring down QT with eating a boot from Becca.
Got blindsided there as everybody ignoring Laura Croft, who is out on her feet at the moment and fighting amongst themselves. Apocalypse QT going over, but managing to battle back and slip back into the ring.
And the chat is feeling it. Concuss them, screams Toxic Pandolf. And Metroid Mike also showing passion here. Oh, Fisherman
suplex, really nice, but you can't pin anybody here.
Yeah, the skill is
Producer
impressive.
Becca finally up to her feet, trying to get Laura Croft, but Laura Croft no longer stunned.
No, absolutely not. And now Laura hung up on the ropes. And here we go, Producer Becca trying to toss out.
Oh, was that a Toxic Melody DDT? And
here we go.
Laura Croft outside. Can she get back in?
And Melody helping.
Double team now. This might be too much.
Oh, but Laura Croft outsmarts.
Oh, able to get back in.
They don't call Laura Croft a survivalist for nothing.
Oh, big knee there to Producer Becca, but what is this?
Nice.
Little, like, choke slam almost. Ooh, spinning neck breaker there. And just when you think this might be finished, again, Laura Croft absolutely out on her feet and no one paying attention to her.
No. You think?
Apocalypse QT finally focused in. Can she take this opportunity to eliminate the treasure hunter?
I mean, QT has kind of systematically put down everybody standing in her way, and oh wow, you thought for a second there she was going to get rid of Laura. Melody now once again trying to help. Is Becca gonna? I mean, if Becca assists,
oh look out here, struggling.
No. And Becca was just waiting for somebody to give a Hurricane Rana to.
Sometimes they be asking.
Down to the final four in this battle royale for women's Money in the Bank, and Laura.
Oh, look out there!
Oh no, QT in a precarious position, and she gets back in the ring.
Oh, Laura Croft, some really big kicks to Producer Becca there, and everybody forgetting about her as she rolls under the ropes smartly.
Yeah, Laura with that Goldberg quality mule kick, and Apocalypse QT. What do we got here? Planting Melody on the mat.
Oh, QT going for a big headbutt there. Laura Croft with the reversal.
Metroid Mike saying Becca versus Melody title rematch. Need it. Well, one of them's got to win the title first. And they're only going to get close to that if they get through this battle royale.
And Laura Croft just sizing people up right now.
Codebreaker.
Oh, backstabber.
Oh, backstabber. Excuse me. You're correct. Codebreaker is from the front.
That is right. But Laura Croft now can't figure out who to go after. Oh, Shining Wizard.
Melody just unconscious on their feet.
Apocalypse QT out on the mat. Toxic Melody out on her feet. And yet, Producer Becca, Laura Croft going at one another. And, oh, this could be bad. Producer Becca fighting back.
You know, just like our Game Court match, you know, just when you think somebody has an advantage, the strategy never goes the way you imagine.
Oh, swinging neckbreaker again from Apocalypse QT. Up and over goes Laura Croft, and oh, could this be it?
QT pushing Laura, shoving Laura. If she had some help, I'm sure this would be done already. Melody getting to their feet.
Both other wrestlers out on their feet. Here comes Toxic Melody. Will she help? Will she hinder? What's going to happen? No, she's just picking her spot.
Yeah, I think she just doesn't care about who loses as long as she wins.
That's it. You can catch a couple deep breaths and pick your opponent, you know.
Melody left running with no destination. Now squaring up with Apocalypse QT.
Dragging her over, and now Laura Croft trying to pick up Producer Becker. Oh, look at this!
No!
Oh, she reversed the reversal! Toxic
Apocalypse.
Melody eliminating Apocalypse QT. I thought QT was going to reverse and send Toxic Melody out.
What a sequence, what an impressive turn of events, and there we have a Code Red Melodies becoming their specialty. Now Becca sizing up her rival, clearly saying, you know what, you are the most dangerous game, as she tries to push her out over the turnbuckle. And
she might, struggling here, both fighting. Oh, punch to the face.
I guess you have to decide who you want to end up with in the ring last, you know what I mean? Is Melody more dangerous than Laura, or vice versa, Matt?
Right? Move of the match, says Toxic Pandolf, and I believe you are correct. Toxic Melody DDT.
Truly stunning. I had
look out here.
Oh, here we go.
Up and over. Oh, no. Laura managing to get back in the ring, and quickly. You could see the panic on her face.
If Laura wins, we'll have to actually
Melody
give
now.
her entrance music.
Oh, that I think was a mistake. Toxic Melody hanging outside the ring, and Laura Croft instead picking up Producer Becca, allowing Toxic Melody the chance to just slide back on the apron and under the ropes there.
Becca stopping Laura's offense cold, turning back to Melody.
I feel that is a rookie mistake from our treasure hunter, now turned wrestler. If you had a little more experience, I think you would have capitalized on that before turning your attention to the former champion.
A lot of great offense, but again...
one Toxic Melody is not going to miss, and Producer Becca is eliminated.
It's down to Melody and Laura Croft. Two women who, by all accounts, have never gone to the big one, have never won the title. Oh, knees. This is incredible. Is Laura gonna win? Is Melody gonna win? Cast your bets now. Mike called it for Melody.
Right, reversal after reversal. Oh, look out here. That's into the corner. Oh, no, you don't want to go down, you want to go up. Or we could just throttle her in the corner. No referee. No breaking this choke, so...
Yeah, even if Melody manages to choke Laura unconscious, she's still got to get her over that top rope, so not a great idea to have her down there.
Perhaps a missed opportunity. We'll see. Back to the corner again. Okay, this time going up.
All right, picking her up. She's just got to tip her over, and the crowd getting excited there for but a moment.
Absolutely. We are down to the last two competitors in a fantastic main event here, Tom. How could the crowd not be into it?
Wrap up. Ooh. Laura kicks out of it. Another wrap up. What do we have going? Oh, knees, elbows.
Both wrestlers fighting out of absolutely everything they can. And look out here.
Oh, backbreaker.
Like a Cobra clutch backbreaker. And Laura looking stunned. This could be it. Dragging her to the ropes.
And setting her up.
We've seen this before.
And she did it. Oh, my God. She did it.
Toxic Melody is your money in the bank winner.
Congratulations. What a hard-fought victory. And Metroid Mike called it. Matt, how was that for a match?
We talked about this being the best card of 2024 so far, and it continues, Tom. That was incredible. 6 women battle royale, the first one we have ever had for Money in the Bank, and it delivered on all cylinders.
I have to commend everybody in that match, but oh my gosh, I don't think anyone is more fitting for that victory than our dear old Toxic Melody, who continues to make history here in Bad Elephant Wrestling. But congrats to everybody in that Battle Royal. Matt, I loved this show. How about you?
This was a fantastic show, Tom.
Great ass show, and I think there's no higher point to end than on this moment. Matt, any overall thoughts about tonight?
Look, if you weren't on the card tonight, you are officially on notice that the bar has been raised for 2024. We are having nothing but phenomenal matches the entire year. So bring your A game or don't show up to the arena.
banger after banger after banger. I just want to update everybody that this is not the end of Bad Elephant Gaming for the week. Tomorrow afternoon, tune back in as Josh continues his first ever playthrough of Persona 3 Reload, the brand new Persona game that's out right now on PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series consoles. He spent a good 4 hours today chugging through this game, and I'm really excited to see more of it. Also, tomorrow night, I am going to be streaming an early copy of the demo of Perfect Tide Station to Station. A momentous game in my life was the first Perfect Tides. Legit the first ever point-and-click adventure I completed, and I'm very excited. The developer has given us a chance to preview the demo before it's released, so hit that bell, hit that follow button if you want to see more great gaming content. Matt, what's up for Bad Elephant Wrestling next week?
Well, we talked briefly about it, Tom. It is our PTE breakup.
Premium Twitch event.
Yes, correct. I may still say pay-per-view because I'm old.
It's just the better way to say it. But anyway, tell us about Breakup, Matt.
Well, we've got some really good stuff in store. We've got EC Mary putting the title on the line against Melania. Also, we now have to EC Mary also has to worry about Toxic Melody cashing in that Money in the Bank. Will it happen? We will see. Who am I seeing?
Thank you, Toxic Pandolf, for gifting a sub to Thunder Bandit. Really appreciate your kindness there. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Toxic Pandolf. We are going to see the Alphabet Superstars against Pepsi Man and Spider-Man, Tom.
The men. Earning themselves a tag.
So, yeah, we've got CJ and RK with those freshly polished Taco Bell tag titles. We may see something in the Sparkling Ice category. We've got Metroid Mike against our other triple threat winner that we saw tonight. It's JB, who once again fighting with some house money. He could win it all, or he could lose it, cash in, and still win it all, or lose it. That whole thing is a statistician's nightmare, and I am here for it. Plus, we have some other stuff in the works. We may keep that a surprise, but you'll want to tune in to see what it is.
Absolutely. You will be the most surprised if you tune in. But for now, thank you, Metroid Mike. Thank you, Toxic Pandolf. Thank you to the Game Corp boys, Jake, JB, Ed, Cowboy. Thank you to Josh. Thank you for Thunder Bandit. And if I forgot anyone else, I'm a jerk, but you are beautiful. Thank you for being here. And thank you most of all to Matt. Thank you for another great night of calling awesome wrestling.
It was incredible tonight, Tom. Can't wait for the PTE next week. Glad everyone was here to see this absolute 5-star event we had tonight.
Hell yeah. And before we go, not only will we see you in the future, but never forget, we want Cody. Say it, man.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. Well, you normally speak for both of us. We absolutely want Cody.
It just needs to be shouted from the rafters to the floor. We want Cody. All right, everybody. Have a great night. In the chat, Ricky Tang, hashtag we want Cody. He knows. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you in the future.